But listen, if I'm a player on the team, I'm tired of seeing your ass in the locker room after the games. I don't want to see the owner in here, doing interviews because we got whipped on our home field. Like, bro, it's too much. Your fans are tired. I got some friends. I got a lot of friends that are Cowboys fans. I know they tired. They ain't. Dub, you know how I feel about this whole topic. At this point, I've talked about the Dallas Cowboys ad nauseum. A lot of times I'm wrong because I have these bold predictions. Oh, they're going to make the Super Bowl this year. They got a Super Bowl caliber team. They're going to win this game. They're going to do this and that. I think Dub had me doing push-ups for the Green Bay Packers in Cowboys playoff game. And how you lose that type of playoff game at home in that manner, I still don't understand. Well, actually, I do. There's a common denominator in all of the Cowboys' problems. Actually, he's got a very common name. One of the only owners that you see that's visible all the time, win or loss, has something to say about the team. That common denominator is Jerry Jones. Who's also the GM of the Dallas Cowboys. But Dub and I were talking, and a video surfaced from training camp of the Dallas Cowboys, and the crowd didn't quite look like what we're used to seeing from America's team. So, Dub, do you think the Cowboys fan base is growing tired of Jerry Jones?
Absolutely. Effing tired of Jerry Jones. They're tired of the antics. And I think the problem is that there's a lot of money invested into the team. From a fan perspective, you're flying out to games, you're doing tailgates, you're buying the apparel, you're buying the tickets, you're ordering games because you want to stay on top of your team. But the input that you are putting into the team doesn't match the output. And the output could match the input if one thing happened. Jerry Jones take a back seat and they get a general manager that truly knows the game and will be willing to make big moves, big splashes in the offseason,
free agency,
doing free agencies. And they do well in the draft. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The Dallas Cowboys,
they're one of the best teams in the draft.
They draft very well, but the draft is not going to do so much to a team that has a lot of holes. For example, let's look at this darn roster. At the running back position, Ezekiel Elliott is your number one option this upcoming season at running back. When you had the possibility to pick up Derrick Henry, who's from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, who trains in Dallas, he never received a call from the Cowboys.
Yeah, and he's actually from Florida, but to your point, he trains in the area.
Does he have residency in Dallas?
I'm not sure if he lives there, but to your point, I think he trains there.
Florida Bull, trains in Dallas, wants to be in Dallas.
Yeah, I think he said he didn't even get a call.
Didn't get a ring, didn't get a buzz. That's the problem. Jerry Jones is the problem. And if you all would take a look at training camp, typically the stands are packed. You got people all around the end zone, fans. Whoop-de-whoop, I just saw a picture of the Dallas Cowboys stadium seating during training camp. And they typically travel away for training camp from Dallas. Those stands are looking very scarce. Mm-hmm. And I think fans are tired of it. And it's not because of the Dallas Heat they're not out there. It's because the heat that they need to put on the Jerry Jones to get him to back down and give the responsibilities to someone else that can make those splash plays or splash moves that they need in the offseason.
Heard it here. I'm now a Cowmander. You've stolen our coaches. You've stolen our players. You're ready to compete and win. So now that you're looking like the Cowboys, I guess I have to be a Cowmander.
In an NFL team, step out the way and give somebody else an opportunity. And I'm cool with them saying, you know what? We don't care about the money. It's the power for us. We want to keep running this organization. The Cowboys mean something to our family. We're not giving the organization up. But you know what? Get out the way, Jerry. Let your son, let your grandson, let them stand on business, see what they can do. They've been standing in your shadow forever. Come on, Jerry. I'm tired of the Jerry sound bites when they lose. Listen, if I was in the NFL, who wouldn't want the star on their helmet? There's a lot of pride behind it. There's a lot of legends that played, that had that on their helmet. But
that star.
But listen, if I'm a player on the team, I'm tired of seeing your ass in the locker room after the games. I don't want to see the owner in here, doing interviews because we got whipped on our home field. Like, bro, it's too much. Your fans are tired. I got a lot of friends that are Cowboys fans. I know they tired. They ain't said nothing about the NFL season. They ain't said nothing. Because they know it ain't no way. It ain't no way they gonna do it this year.
No,
they ain't last year. It ain't no way they gonna do it this year. It's over for the Cowboys.
And honestly, man, we talked about this a little bit. When we look at the NFC East, where do you have Dallas?
I got them no better than third. And they might, listen, okay, Dub and I are both high on Jaden Daniels. We both like Jaden Daniels.
Very high
like his ability on the field, his intelligence that he exhibits in the pocket, the decision making, the work ethic, everything about this kid. When you look at him leaving Arizona State, going to LSU, what he was able to do there at LSU, winning the Heisman, and what we've heard coming out of mini camp and training camp so far with him, everything points to this guy being a great NFL talent, and I think he's going to do well. And with that new coaching staff and new ownership in Washington, I think they're really going to make some noise in this division. But he's still a rookie, so there could be a little transition period, a year or two, that it takes them to get acclimated. But I very well believe they could finish second in the division. The Dallas Cowboys, again, perfect opportunity to get Derrick Henry. They didn't do it. When you see Saquon Barkley leave the Giants and go to the Eagles, the best team in the division, the Philadelphia Eagles, yes, they were the best team in that division, got better. And you guys got worse at the running back position, letting Pollard go and bring in Zeke back, which I like Zeke coming back, but not as the number one guy. So, yes, I got them finishing third in that division. Eagles first, Commanders second, Cowboys, and then, of course, the lovely Giants.